name is Jeffrey Piñas from BSED English 3A. So for this video, I'm going to answer the following questions that was given in the week 2. So number 1, describe the way of life, beliefs, and religions of the Filipinos during the pre-colonial period. So the nature of religion in the pre-colonial Philippines is often unclear. Religions present include animisms and indigenous religious beliefs and methodologies such as Annito, and influences from Hinduism and Buddhism. So, number 2, what are the various causes responsible for the brevity of Philippines literature? So, Filipino literature has been influenced by Spanish colonialisms and later the long-term presence of Americans. During the Spanish period, Filipinos began to write long poems which mix nativisms and Catholic. So, established methods of literary criticisms revealed that Filipino writers use English for two main reasons: to capture certain realities not within the lexical capabilities of Tagalog, and exploit the music qualities of the foreign language. Number 3, explain how did the written characters employed by the early Filipinos differ from those being used. The early inhabitants of the Philippines archipelago had a native alphabet, or syllabary, which among the Tagalog was called baybayin, an inscription akin to Sanskrit. It was through the baybayin that literary forms such as songs, riddles, and proverbs, lyrics, and short poems, as well as parts of epic poems were written. So number 4, define the following in one sentence. So here are the following. Number 1, kudang. So kudang, these were the supplemented by accounts of battle. So number 2, tagumpay or talindad, which means songs of victory. Number 3, sambutan. Sambutan o tagulaylay, songs which means songs of hanging a captured enemy, and songs expressive of manliness. Number 4, habiyas or iboyis, songs which tells about the warriors and ancestors. Balayang, the balayang, which according to Antonio de Morga, 1592, was a wedding ballad in Batangas. So papuri, which means praise. Number 7, ansigyup or bansal and pagatin, all pertaining to ceremonies before and after marriage. Number 8, kulitang. Kulitang refers to a gong and drum assembled indigenous to the Sulu and Mindanao Island in the southern Philippines and northern Borneo. Number 9, maragtas. Maragtas is a Visayan corrupted word from the Sanskrit meaning great country or great people. So, hinilawod. So the term hinilawod generally translates to tales from the mouth of the Halawud River. Number 11, Ibalon. So Ibalon or Ibalong is an ancient settlement currently located in present day which means Magallanes or Sogon, Philippines, reowned as the first Spanish settlement on the island of the Luzon. So, number 12, Historia Apapa Saritan ti Pinagbiag ni Lamang. So, Biag ni Lamang is an epic story of the Ilocano people from the Ilocos region of the Philippines. So, number 13, Darangan, which means the Darangan also encodes customary law, standards of social and ethical behavior, notion of aesthetic beauty, and social values specific to the Maranao. So, Huhud is the Hud consists of narrative chants traditionally performed by the Ifugao community, which is well known for its rice terraces extending over the highlands of the northern islands of the Philippines archipelago. Number 15, Alim. Alim, which means a Muslim learned religions matter. Number 16 is a oral law. Is a Philippine folklore literature, refers to the traditional oral literature of the Filipino people. Number 15 is Proverbs. Proverbs, a short sentence that people often quote which gives advice or tells you something about life. For example, a bird in a hand is worth two in a bush. Number 18, laos. A loas, rather. A short poem composed of 4 lines having its meter and rhyme. Number 19, myths. So, traditional stories, especially one concerning the early history of the people or explaining some nature or social phenomenon, and typically involving supernatural beings or events. So, the legends, number 20. Traditional stories, sometimes popular, regarded as historical but unauthenticated. Number 21, epics. An epic is a large body of work that can be broken down into a number of smaller stories or sometimes called issues in era. So folk song is traditional of composed song typically characterized by stanzas or refrain and simplicity of melody. Last but not the least, a riddle. A riddle is a statement questioning or phrase having a double or wild meaning but forth as a puzzle to be solved. So for example, I have a head, I have a tail, but I do not have a body. So the answer was coin. So that's all for for this video, and thank you.